Hello friends, in this video I will be talking about principles, applications and assumptions behind technical analysis. So finally we are studying technical analysis. Technical analysis is a very famous. We read different blogs or posts on social media regarding technical analysis. Let's finally study it in depth. So we are going to study the principles, applications and assumptions of technical analysis in this video. So let's begin. Technical analysis is a form of security analysis that uses the given price and volume data displayed graphically to make decisions. Now, before knowing anything about technical analysis, you must have heard that it is something to do with charts. ये ऐसा कुछ तो भी प्राइस का चार्ट होगा and then people study this and check कितना ऊपर गया, कितना नीचे गया, etc. etc. So for a beginner, it means that it is something related to charts or graphs. So you are right, we have something to learn about technical analysis through these charts. Now, the first point says any analyst will use price and volume data. What do you mean by price? So price is nothing but the traded price every day. And volume means if it is a stock, so number of shares traded on that day, that is nothing but volume. So now we are going to check the price and volume. उसका एक ग्राफ बनाएंगे and then we will try to analyze what will be the next move of this stock, what can be the target or resistance level or support level, etc. etc. So all of these will be studied in this chapter. Second point, it can be used to analyze any security in a freely traded market. That is, a market where willing buyers and sellers trade without any external intervention or impediment. Meaning, the market has to be free. वो freely traded market का मतलब है there has to be no restriction, no intervention at all. All the buyers and sellers which are willing to trade this security can trade it without any restriction. And last point, it can be used to analyze equities, bonds, commodities, futures, currency futures, etc. Meaning you can analyze any of the securities. जो भी trade होते हैं, you can analyze any of those. It is not that technical analysis can be used only for stocks. You are wrong. सब चीज के लिए ये use होता है. Stock, commodity, bonds, etc. etc. Underlying logic of technical analysis. What is the logic of technical analysis? First point, supply and demand will determine prices. See, whenever you are analyzing a stock based on technical analysis, you have to believe in this. Supply and demand will determine the price. Now, if you use basic economics, if demand is more than supply, meaning buyers are dominating, buyers want to buy the shares at any cost, so price will increase. If demand is more than supply, the price has to increase. Second logic, changes in supply and demand cause changes in prices. Of course, it is the same thing. अगर demand supply change हो रहा है, तो price will change accordingly. And prices can be projected with charts and other technical tools. The whole chapter is related to charts and other technical tools. We will be studying those. So basically, just remember the logic of technical analysis is that you believe in demand and supply that will affect your price, and you use charts, graphs and many other technical tools to determine what will be the next move of this stock price. Features of technical analysis. तो क्या क्या features है? तो first feature है analysts do not require detailed knowledge of the security. This is very important and this is very beneficial. See, whenever I am doing a fundamental analysis, what is a fundamental analysis? I will study the stock throughout. I will study the company. I will check its financial statements. I will check ratios, etc. etc. पूरा का पूरा वो company का कुंडली मुझे study करना है. Now here, technical analyst does not need to have any knowledge of the security. ये security कौन सा है, कभी इसको trade किया, क्या price पहले था, क्या price अब है. No detailed information is required. He will have a graph of price and volume, and then he can determine what will be the next move. Second feature is that it can be conducted even without knowing the name of the security. Meaning, if in front of you there is a price and volume chart of Reliance Industries, you know that it is Reliance Industries. अब Reliance Industries अगर आपको नाम पता है तो you can do fundamental analysis. What if you don't know the name of the stock? एक ऐसे ही आपके सामने एक ग्राफ है, ये एक ग्राफ है. Now you can use technical analysis even if you don't know the name of this security, because we are concerned with price and volume, we are not concerned with the brand name. So I know that अगर ये कुछ तो भी केस है, price is increasing and then it is falling, then I have ways to determine what will be the next move of this stock even without knowing the name of the stock. So ये एक बहुत important feature है technical analysis का. And third feature is that it can be applied over short term as well as long term. So you can use it, let's say, to predict the next day's move or move over 6 months or 12 months. So short term as well as long term can be used. Next, principles and assumptions. अब टेक्निकल एनालिसिस के पीछे क्या क्या प्रिंसिपल्स और assumptions है. फर्स्ट पॉइंट, it believes that market trends and patterns tend to repeat again and are predictable. क्या बोला है, मार्केट में जो भी ट्रेंड होता है that will repeat again. For example, you can say every December ये सेंसेक्स जो है वो फॉल हुआ है. If you have noticed this trend, then next December also Sensex will fall or any stock price will fall. So we believe that market trends will repeat itself and it will be predictable. Second point, it is a study of collective investor psychology or sentiment. What do you mean by collective investor psychology? All the investors एक thinking generate करते हैं. For example, if every investor is buying the stock, it is a bullish sentiment. So basically एक cumulative, एक collective investor psychology हमको consider करनी है, not from one single investor point of view. Basically we consider the whole market's sentiment. Third, prices are set by human beings in a freely traded market. Meaning कोई भी कंप्यूटर इसमें इस्तेमाल नहीं हुआ है. एल्गो ट्रेडिंग वगैरह, पीपल हियर अबाउट हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी ट्रेडिंग एंड ऑल, ignore those. Humans are deciding the prices and it is a freely traded market. There are no restrictions. And last, greater the volume of Mr. A's trade, greater the impact of Mr. A's trade on the price. For example, एक है Mr. A और एक है Mr. B. Mr. A is trying to buy 1 lakh shares of Reliance and Mr. B is trying to buy 1 share of Reliance. Which trade will affect the price? तो ये 1 share वाला तो affect नहीं करेगा. 1 lakh वाला जो है, it is a high volume trade, that is why it will affect the price more. So last principle ये है, greater the volume of your trade, greater will be the impact on the price. Thus, knowledgeable and informed market participants trade higher volumes and influence the price and volume accordingly. So जो भी knowledgeable या informed participants होते हैं, जो भी बड़े बड़े investors होते हैं, they will try to trade more. Volume के वजह से they will affect the price. Technical analysis also believes that price movements occur before fundamental developments unfold. That is, before reporting of fundamentals. तो ये एक थोड़ा belief है जो थोड़ा हटके है. What it is trying to say is, let's say जनवरी में एक फ्रॉड होने वाला है एंड टुडे लेट्स से इट इज दिसंबर. तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस क्या बोलता है, ये जो जैन में फ्रॉड होने वाला है इसका हम ऑलरेडी दिसंबर में एक टारगेट सेट कर लेंगे. दैट इज व्हाट टेक्निकल एनालिसिस बिलीव्स. नाउ आई डोंट बिलीव दिस, बट टेक्निकल एनालिसिस का थ्योरी ये बिलीव करता है दैट वट एवर फंडामेंटल डेवलपमेंट्स आर गोइंग टू हैपन, that will be actually predicted today, or the price movements will happen today. So in December itself I will give a downgrade, meaning Jan में ये price गिरने वाला है using technical analysis, but this is not really true in real life. And second point के base पे third point बोलता है therefore insider trading, even though it is illegal, it improves the efficiency of technical analysis. How will insider trading improve the efficiency of technical analysis? Let's say Jan में एक fraud open होने वाला है, तो everyone who is insider of the company will sell the stock because no one wants to actually sell it after a loss. So people will sell it earlier before this fraud is unfolding. If everyone is selling, so price has to fall. So basically, insider trading is improving the efficiency of technical analysis because in December itself, you gave a downgrade, a downside price target. And then if insider traders are actually trading, they are selling, so price has to fall. So insider trading is supporting this theory. Of course, in real life, these are all, just statements. You can't really prove these. Now, there is a difference between fundamental and technical analysis. You must have read this in earlier subjects, but detail mein we will be studying it now. So, fundamental versus technical. First point is input for analysis. How does it differ based on inputs? So, fundamental analysis mein the inputs are companies' financial statements. You will need earnings, revenue, different ratios, etc. So you start with the financial statement, you study the whole financial statements, and then you take a call. But technical mein, I just need price and volume data. I don't even need the name of the stock. I just need price and volume. Next, investor behavior is assumed to be rational, but यहाँ पे rational plus irrational. Fundamental है तो there is an assumption in the market that everyone is rational. सब लोग normal है. But technical में rational plus irrational investors है. Just like in the previous slide we saw that insider trading जो होता है उससे efficiency बढ़ता है. So there can be some irrational traders. Now I believe that technical analysis का जो investor behavior assume किया है that is perfect because there are rational as well as irrational investors in the market. कोई बिगिनर होता है, कोई वेल इन्फॉर्म्ड होता है, कोई बिग शॉट होता है, तो देयर कैन बी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ इन्वेस्टर्स. सो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस का अजम्पशन इज प्रॉपर. टाइम रिक्वायर्ड, तो फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस के लिए मोर टाइम इज रिक्वायर्ड, टेक्निकल के लिए लेस टाइम इज रिक्वायर्ड. Fundamental analysis is basically a detailed study of the whole financial statements and a lot more than that. So it will take time. But technical में ज़्यादा time नहीं लगता as compared to fundamental. Concreteness of inputs. तो fundamental analysis uses estimates and assumptions included in the financial statements. Now FRA में हमने ये पढ़ा है that financial statements में बहुत सारे assumptions और estimates होते हैं. For example, depreciation. Depreciation के लिए you divide the original cost by estimated useful life, तो वो estimate हो गया. Then original cost में से आप estimated salvage minus करते हो. Everything is estimated or based on some assumption. तो ये जो concreteness of input है वो थोड़ा low हो गया यहाँ पर. But technical में it has more concrete data because price and volume are historical, meaning past का price and volume data हम use कर रहे हैं to predict the future, so that price and volume data is not manipulated. There are no assumptions, no estimates here. It is actual factual data. So concreteness fundamental में low होगा compared to technical. Narrow है या wide है? तो fundamental analysis is a wide area since it focuses on financial, economical, political trends. So fundamental analysis में you will study the financial statement, but also you will study lot more than that, economics, political trends, etc. etc. तो क्या क्या कंपनी को अफेक्ट करेगा, everything will be studied. So it is a wider area, but technical analysis is a narrow area. It will focus only on trading of securities. उसको खाली वो टारगेट प्राइस सेट करना है, वो ट्रेड करेगा, दैट इज इट. सो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस इज अ वेरी नैरो एरिया. अप्रोच, कैसा अप्रोच है? फंडामेंटल का अप्रोच थ्योरेटिकल है एंड टेक्निकल का प्रैक्टिकल है, सिंस irrational investor activity is also considered. So I said earlier that considering rational as well as irrational behavior is very much practical because it is true in real life. That is why technical analysis is more practical. Fundamental is thoda theoretical because it is based on assumptions. Next है prediction. So price level at which security should trade. It is called as intrinsic value. Technical बोलता है price level at which security will trade. See, there is a difference. Language समझो, should and will. Fundamental analysis बोलता है that this stock should trade at $100. अब वो ट्रेड कर रहा है या नहीं, that is irrelevant. You can't really say that it is being traded at 100, but it should trade at 100. That is its value. But technical says it will trade. Basically here we are predicting. Predict कर रहे कि tomorrow it will trade at 100. So should and will, there is a difference. तो ये अपना outcome होगा. Next topic, advantages of technical compared to fundamental analysis. क्या क्या advantages है? First, technical analysis uses actual observable data which is price and volume without any assumptions. ये हमने पहले वाले टेबल में भी देखा. Fundamental analysis is using financial statements which are based on assumptions. So technical is better. Technical analysis can be used for such securities or instruments that don't produce cash flows like interest or dividends. Example, commodities and currencies. देखो, fundamental analysis में there are some valuation approaches which will need future cash flows, जैसे dividends है, free cash flows है, etc. etc. अब यहाँ पे अगर कोई सिक्योरिटी या कोई भी टाइप का इंस्ट्रूमेंट अगर कैश फ्लो नहीं देता, जैसे इंटरेस्ट नहीं देता या डिविडेंड नहीं देता, still you can use technical analysis. So that is one advantage. And last, technical analysis is a better method to analyze securities prone to financial statement frauds. This is very important. Whenever there is a financial statement fraud, you cannot use fundamental analysis because your whole analysis will be wrong if there is a fraud. So fundamental analysis is based on whatever you see in the financial statement. अब वो financial statement अगर झूठा है तो आपका analysis झूठा हो गया. That is why technical analysis is not prone to that. So it is bit safer than fundamental analysis. But there are limitations. So first limitation है limited to study the market patterns. It does not use other ways like demand of companies' goods can be predicted in fundamental analysis. So fundamental analysis में we first predict the demand of the goods of the company. If the demand is really nice, तो profit अच्छा होगा and price अच्छा होगा. We don't consider that. We are just limiting our study to market patterns. Market patterns meaning those graphs and charts, and then we predict the stock's next move. Next limitation is that there is limited application in markets subject to outside manipulation. Example, when a central bank intervenes in the currency market to exchange or to maintain the exchange rate. Meaning, now what can happen here? We are studying these graphs. Let's say this is a rupee dollar chart. It is showing an uptrend. Now I can say here that dollar is appreciating. So what I can predict is कि अगर अप ट्रेंड हो ही रहा है तो क्वाइट पॉसिबल थोड़ा और ऊपर जाएगा. तो ओवर लास्ट 10 to 15 years dollar has been appreciating. So this is what I will conclude using technical analysis. But now if there is any outside manipulation, what do you mean by manipulation? So central bank can intervene. Now if central bank starts selling dollars, तो डॉलर का प्राइस जो है वो कम होते जाएगा. Whenever you buy dollars, it will appreciate. Whenever you sell dollars, it will depreciate. Now, if our RBI is intervening in this market, तो डॉलर जो है it might fall. अगर ये हुआ तो टेक्निकल एनालिसिस वेस्ट हो गया, रॉन्ग हो जाएगा एनालिसिस. सो दैट इज वन लिमिटेशन. एंड थर्ड, it can't be used for illiquid stocks. It also cannot be used For bankrupt company stock, since the price keeps on falling. See, there are 2 points discussed here. एक तो illiquid stocks. See, whenever we study price and volume data, we are predicting the next move. Now, what if next day there is no trade? No one is buying or selling the stock, तो अपना technical analysis waste हो गया. Similarly, for a bankrupt company, now we can say कोई कंपनी है जिसका प्राइस हमेशा ऊपर ही जा रहा है, बट एक ब्रेक आ गया, उसके बाद बैंकरप्ट हो गया है वो. नाउ द प्राइस इज फॉलिंग फॉलिंग फॉलिंग. See, in technical analysis, we are not checking the financial statements. So we don't know whether the company is bankrupt or is going to be bankrupt or not. So that is why that can be one limitation. Bankrupt hai to price will keep on falling. Whatever your technical analysis shows, whether it is going up or down, will be irrelevant. अगर bankrupt हो गया तो daily वो lower circuit पे price will keep on falling. So this is another limitation of technical analysis. Thank you guys for watching this video.